At the base of the massive mountain, Marcus stood gazing up at its towering peak. The mountain represented a monumental challenge, much like the obstacles he faced in pursuit of his dreams. With a deep breath, he took his first step. Each stride forward came with a new difficulty. The initial rocks were jagged, cutting into his hands and feet. His muscles ached, but he pressed on. As days turned into weeks, Marcus found himself in the midst of a relentless snowstorm. The wind howled, and icy flakes bit into his skin. He could barely see a few feet ahead, yet he continued his climb, knowing that turning back was not an option. One night, as darkness cloaked the mountainside, loneliness threatened to engulf him. He felt small and insignificant, shivering under the vast expanse of the starless sky. But even in such isolation, Marcus found a spark of determination within him. He lit a small fire, more for comfort than warmth, and resolved to move forward at the break of dawn. After what felt like endless weeks, the summit was finally within sight. With newfound energy, Marcus tackled the last stretch, climbing over rugged rocks that seemed like nature's final test. His exhaustion was palpable, yet so was his perseverance. At last, he stood at the peak. There, nestled among the rocks, was a treasure chest. He hesitated for a moment before opening it, his heart pounding in anticipation. But inside, there was no gold or riches. Instead, the chest contained a mirror. Curious, Marcus lifted it to his face. The reflection that greeted him was his own, a face worn from struggle but beaming with a smile free from despair. In that moment, Marcus understood. The true treasure was not some material gain but the patience and perseverance it took to reach this point. The journey itself, with all its hardships and trials, had transformed him into someone tenacious and resilient. And that, he realized, was worth more than any gold or jewels. He descended the mountain with a lighter heart, carrying the mirror as a reminder of the strength he had found within himself. The mountain, once a daunting adversary, now stood as a testament to his resolve. Marcus learned that the battle was not merely to overcome the external obstacles, but to triumph over his own doubts and fears. The treasure and patience had given him a gift far greater than he had ever imagined.